Today is Daily Cyber number 34. I'm getting back in the swing of things. Just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back, I'm up, feeling better. A couple things I want to talk about today. One, what I've been working on and studying as I'm sick. Two, just recap on just what I worked on and just to how to heal myself through being sick. Just kind of a quick understanding, because I know, us IT people, we work long hours, we do a lot of studying, and sometimes we catch a cold and all that. So just some techniques that will help you to kind of stay healthy, and if you do get sick, how to recover quickly. So first, let me take you over to my screen. So you'll see here, I got the technical development guide from Google. I found this over the holidays. Actually, I was given this over the holidays from Joshua. You look, check out my website. He's the coder of the team. He's been a great resource, great friend. I love him dearly, and he gives me a lot of great resources to read and develop on. So this was one he provided me, just saying, hey, you know what, by the way, since you're sick, why don't you study this? So one of the things I've been working on is, as I told you, CompTIA Security Plus, Linux, and then Python. And he said, well, this is a great resource to look at what Google's asking for as a developer. So it walks you through a guide of recommendations and resources. One cool one I just looked into yesterday was Udacity, which is a very in-depth course. Just see if I can pull up here. And from here, it's an intro to computer science. They teach you basically how to create your own search engine social network. And from that path, you can kind of look at the different lessons. I think there's 7 in total you can go through. And it's about a 3-month course, depending if you're doing it part-time or full-time. Part-time, I think they're recommending approximately 3 months. Full-time, I think you can do it within a month. And again, it depends how quickly you learn the information. I'm probably looking at going through this in about a month and a half, just because I got a lot of flexible time to be able to learn. So once I get the CompTIA Security Plus underway, I'm going to be doing a lot more programming just to kind of get that foundation, because I know applications and code are so important when it comes to security. And so you can go through this recommendation, technical recommendation from Google, and you can see it's like C++, Java, Python, programming languages, testing code, developing logical reasoning, and knowledge of discrete math, and it just keeps going and going. This, from what my understanding is, if you go through this whole course, it's about 4 or 5 years of knowledge. I mean, you would obtain, and I don't know how long this would take. Some of these are actually university courses like MIT and all that. So you got to look at, time and money. For me, I'm doing this kind of the cost-effective way of anything that's free. I'm taking on and studying on my own time as I can and develop as I learn more about cybersecurity. So kind of hand in hand. You can see here they recommend Code Academy. Now, I'm going to briefly talk about Code Academy and my experience so far. The course is pretty good. I mean, it's really easy to go through. I just find the development on your last lesson is lacking. That if you learn variables and different variables, the next lesson, right? And if you look in that, I call it that section. So you maybe go from 1 to 15, and after 15 you go into another lesson, and then after that lesson you might be learning strings or boolings or something along that line. And as you're learning that, you don't really touch too much on variables. So it doesn't build on the last lesson that you've learned. And I would really like to see that happen, that it can build from the last lesson and keeps going and going. So you're always using the skills or the technical knowledge you learn from the last one. So it keeps developing out. So something to kind of really look into for myself is, that's how I learn, is to keep doing. I'm a kinesthetic learner, so I have to keep doing and touching and feeling. So that's really it, kind of what I've been working on. I know there's lots of great Python resources and information out there. Again, I'm learning Python as a programming language because I've been told it's the easier one to learn, to develop into. And then, once you learn the foundation from Python, you can learn C++ and Java and all that and kind of develop out, because they're a little bit more technical, not common language. So from what I'm understanding with Python, it's more the English language and more verbiage that you normally use, versus C++ and Java are not. They're more technical. That's my understanding of it. I mean, I'm growing out as I do that. What else do I want to talk about today? So, me being sick and just kind of help you guys out. There's flu and colds and all that going around. Being technical, I know we do long hours, we study, we're always pushing ourselves, and sometimes hours go by and we don't realize it and end up, only getting like 4 or 5 hours sleep. So we open ourselves up to potentially getting sick. So what I've done here is kind of my recipe to, to keep healthy, or if you get sick, to recover quickly. First and foremost, I went on a liquid diet in the sense of juice, and I got my pineapple juice here. Pineapple juice is good for, and I have certified organic pineapple juice with nothing else in it. That's good for phlegm, coughing. It's a good cough syrup too. If you have coughs, it'll actually help suppress it. What else? Honey lemon tea, real lemon, organic honey. What else did I do? Chicken stock. So I made my own chicken stock. What I did was I grabbed an organic chicken, stripped it of all its meat, put it into a pot, boiled that up, made some stock, and then put some vegetables in that. And just made it kind of a little bit more dense, just for some substance. But majority of the day I was on liquids, just to kind of clear everything out and not create any mucus. What else? Apples. I was eating at least 1 or 2 apples a day. Again, keep high dense nutrients, try to oxidize or alkaline my system, right? The more alkaline you are, the more healthy you can be. What else? Help oils, so essential oils, helichrysum, eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint. 3 to 5 drops in your palm. Rub it together. Put it over your nose like this, over your mouth, and then what you do is you inhale, as deep as you can, and then exhale through your mouth. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do that 10 times. Or if you're having chest congestion, inhale through your mouth. Hold it in for a count of 10, and then breathe out. Now, this is going to help your nose run if you're doing it through the inhaling through the nose. And then what happens is when it does, have a Kleenex box, just blow everything out. It's going to help clear that out, and you're going to feel really a lot better. The other thing is I did what's called gua sha. It's baking soda and vodka scrub that you scrub on your body. It helps to open the pore and detoxify your system. And then just lots of sleep and rest. So that's kind of the way I take care of myself when I get sick. And majority of the time, that's what I'm doing through the week, is intermittent fasting and all that, just to kind of stay healthy. But sometimes we do get sick. I mean, no matter the best things you do, sometimes you wear yourself out and you get sick. So that's kind of a cybersecurity tip, just to stay healthy. Because I know, again, we work long hours, we do a lot of technical stuff, and sometimes time gets away from us. So just try to take care of yourself. I mean, stay healthy. I mean, the great thing is that the ability to learn. And I've been able to kind of study a little bit, an hour or 2 here, and then sleep and rest as much as I can, and try to get healthy as fast as I can, to always keep that momentum going forward. So that's it for my video today. I'm going to go and just rest and relax, get some studying in, and then call it a day. And don't forget, I don't want to leave this out. I did another recording before and I left it out. Software is hackable. Being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you tomorrow.